Don't believe what it's listed for. The asking price is not what the property's worth. This property that I'm showing you right now, I saw amazing value when I saw this property here. This is in Perth. This is only about 5 kilometers from the Perth CBD. It's listed from 335. Many people, what they do is when they see 335 as a listing price, they just think that's the asking price. If they're very inexperienced, they don't understand the word from in front of it. And I made this mistake too when I was, 16, 17, 18, 19, looking at my first, bunch of properties, etc. But this property here is what they call it's a villa. It's 2-bedroom, 1 bathroom, has a carport out the front, has a backyard. Now this property to me is like the location's in at 4 or 5 kilometers to Perth CBD, so inner city like location. 2-bedroom villas like that will be renting out for about $550 per week. Now, when I see $550 per week, and then it's on the market from $335, $550 per week from $335, the rental return, if you rent out for minimum, you could maybe get $580, but that would be like an 8 to 8.5% yield. For the land lovers out there, it's got, a portion of land, it's got little front yards, got a backyard. The strata haters out there, it's got very low strata. These are probably like $400 a quarter, so they're like $1,600 a year, and that includes the building insurance, so you're not really paying strata anyway, because building insurance is incorporated in strata. This one hit the market 4 days ago. I saw value in this. As you may have heard in other videos, the Perth market is exploding. It is January, February 2024 right now, and the market is the hottest market I've seen in the last 5 years, apart from Brisbane in 2021 when that exploded, but this is literally the same, probably even worse. I saw value with this property. I saw, 335 if it's above. I'm like, I would pay 350 for this. I'd pay 360 for this. Full disclosure, 90 to 95% of the properties that we get are not on real estate or domain. But occasionally, I have an addiction to always see what's available on the market anyway. So when I see properties like this, I'm like, that's value, that's value. It's took a decade plus for me literally just, being able to see at first glance what is value, what is not value. And that's a skill that people can learn over decades of doing it. But of course, they've got to actually be able to buy property too. They can't just think they have that skill without actually buying property. I just spoke to the agent. There's no chance that we're going to buy it. They had the first open home on the weekend because it's been on the market for 4 days. They had 74 people through. They've had like 50 offers on this property. This property is from 335, but to me, it's probably going to sell for almost 400,000. To the average investor out there that's thinking about buying in Perth, maybe been following my stuff, maybe you're trying to buy a property. And now personally, we help hundreds of clients buy properties every single year, but whether you use us or you don't use us to help you buy, I'm happy that even if you just take this information that you've learned in this video and then use it for your own knowledge and find your own property, whatever's going to help you at the end of the day is totally up to you. People that use us because they usually are just too time poor to have that and they want to get that extra amazing value. For the average investor that's looking online, and this is where I speak to people all the time, they just keep missing out because they're trying to get properties like this. They're only getting ones that are online or on real estate or domain, and you got 70 other people competing. The only people that would buy this property is if they didn't do finance conditions, if they didn't put a pest and building inspection in there. The hotter the market gets and the property's online, you've got less opportunity to have those very hard contracts. We always do a finance clause and a pest and building clause 99% of the time. Sometimes we'll do an unconditional contract, but very rarely. When many other people get started, they talk to a conveyancer, a solicitor, and they want to put all these different crazy clauses in there, subject to sale, subject to this, subject to that, subject to conditions. The hotter the market gets, the more those extra clauses go out the window. You've basically just got to do cash offer. You don't have to, buy it cash, but you have to do an unconditional offer. What that means in a sense is if you do an unconditional offer, you can't pull out under finance or pest and building. You're basically locked into buying the property. Now again, we don't do that for clients. We always try to get a 21-day period in there. But if you're buying on your own, that's what you have to probably try to do to get it across the line to have any chance. The main point of this video, while my screen's firing back up, is to not believe the price that's online. Because so often people look at the price and they'll try to offer them 300. they're going to negotiate a price from 335 down to 315 or 300, and that would be good value. The agent who's online for listing this property would literally probably laugh in your face, because they know they had 74 people through. They've had offers, I know, above 350, 360 already, and that's already 30K above the asking price. To leave you with this, the asking price is not what the property's worth. It's not the market value. The listing price is not the market value. Don't believe what it's listed for. There's 1,000 other things you have to take into consideration. If you want some help or you have any questions, comment below, send us an email, and we'll do whatever we can to help you on your investment journey. Thanks a lot.